Welcome to My Breakdown, your go-to podcast where glam meets science and passion meets profession. I am Brianna Williams, and today you're going to hear me interview someone who's taking the cosmetology trade and someone who's considering it. So we can get the insight of what it's like or could be like taking the cosmetology trade. Whether you're a licensed pro, a beauty school student, or just considering taking it, or just obsessed with all things beauty, you're in the right place. I'll be chatting with the former beauty student and a student who's considering going to beauty school, so we can see just a little bit of insight on why people choose cosmetology. So buckle up and let's get into it. Okay, so what inspired you to pursue an education in cosmetology?
Just the love for hair, glam, making people feel good about themselves.
What was the area that you specifically specialized in?
It was no particular area. I would say all areas definitely drew my attention. Anything beauty-wise just drew my attention. So even down to the nails, pedicures, manicures, stuff like that. So anything in that whole range drew my attention. So it was no specialty.
How long does it typically take to complete cosmetology school?
I would say, depending on whether you're on part-time or full-time, but overall I would at least say 14 months.
What advice would you give to someone considering cosmetology school?
Stick with it. It's going to be challenges. It's going to be hard because you're learning so many different skills at one time. It's fast-paced, and you really have to be driven and detailed. So I would just say having that patience and just having that as a goal to just stick with it.
Okay. And last but not least, what skills do you learn during your training that people might not expect?
I would say chemicals. The procedure for doing chemicals is really important. There's a lot of safety precautions you have to take. So I would say chemicals is the biggest one. As far as really, it's not just bam, bam, bam. You really have to take your time. You have to know what you're doing, what you're mixing, what you're putting in people's hair, doing skin tests. So I would say chemicals.
Thank you for your... Hey y'all, it's Brianna Williams. Who am I here with?
Hi, JP.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions about some cosmetology stuff because I know you're considering it. Is that okay? All right. First question is, what first sparked your interest in cosmetology?
I just like looking pretty and making others feel confident and they look as well as I am.
Okay. Are there specific areas of cosmetology that you're most passionate about and why?
Nail techniques and wax techniques.
Why?
Because that's honestly, I just like the way you could do art on your nails. And not only that, it's just I've always been going to the nail shop since I was little. So of course I grew up like, I guess because of course I like, and not only that I like dressing up. So it's like, it's part of being a girl.
Girly girl.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy working with people one-on-one and helping them feel confident about their appearance?
Of course, I always like making my friends or my partners feel confident in their looks because, I don't know, it's just a rewarding thing to do, to see a smile that you meet.
Okay. What skills do you think are important to succeed in cosmetology?
Creativity, communication, understanding, and listening.
Do you consider yourself creative or detail-oriented, and how could that help in this field?
I feel like I'm creative and also detail-oriented because, I don't know, I like hidden meanings and stuff, or stuff having meanings in general. Because why do it if you don't have a reason?
Right.
I think I'm creative. mean, look at me doing it.
How comfortable are you with learning hands-on techniques and keeping up with current beauty trends?
I gotta say I'm 7 right now. Like I've been working mostly with family members and myself, most of myself. But
Kaya, now I gotta start over.
What?
You cursed.
I said almost tripped. I ain't say no curse word.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't cuss. So, where was I?
We were talking about family
All right.
and how
I mostly
comfortable you were.
did myself, but I also did family members. But I would like to get more into the field.
Mm-hmm.
Certified waitress. So I'm going to trade.
What kind of cosmetology career would you like to build? Like, would you like to own a salon, do freelancing?
I think I want to own a salon. I want to try opening a studio apartment because I don't want nobody knowing my real address. I don't want nobody knowing my real address, and not only that, I just want the space as well, and potentially some collaborative.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years if you do pursue cosmetology?
Me with my studio apartment, with my degree.
Period.
Making money, investing.
I know that's right. Are you interested in continuing education or specializing in a certain area?
Mostly nail technician for right now, but I am very much open to other opportunities. That's not the only career I'm interested in. It's just the most one I'm in right now.
Have you researched local cosmetology programs or licensing requirements? If so, what are the requirements?
Empire School. One in Rosedale. That's not much, and then there's one in Glenburn. That's for 6 months. So I prefer the 6 months one because even though it don't only Empire doesn't just cover nail technician. They do hair for men and women. They also do like skincare. So you can know what to actually on your face and stuff. Lash tech and nail tech. And I would like it basically cover all boards of cosmetology.
Period. Are you prepared for the financial and time investment of cosmetology school?
As ready as a college student would be. That's all I can say.
How do you feel about the physical demands of the job, such as standing for long hours and different things like that?
To be honest, it's no standing up. If you're talking about hair-wise, you're going to be standing for about, I ain't going to lie. But if you talking about nail technician, lash technician, which I'm interested in, you're sitting down.
Oh, period. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into my podcast. Whether you're behind a chair, behind the scenes, or just beauty obsessed, I'm so glad you joined us. I hope this just sparked your interest just a tad. See you next time.